Welcome to Death Valley, Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. Today on EA Sports College Football, the Pac-12 Championships on the line. It's the Ole Miss Rebels against the LSU Tigers. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Guys, the Tigers head coach told me pregame, you can feel the tension down here on the field. We understand this is a conference championship game, but more than that, it is two heated rivals. You can see guys bickering on the field, a little pushing and shoving pregame, but we don't mind that type of intensity and enthusiasm. Coach did warn his team, though, that they cannot have this kind of stuff after the whistle. He wants them to play clean, energy and emotion, but not out of control here to start the game. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. LSU will spend their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them during the first half. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He lets it go on the move. Caught on the outside. It's Haas. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all 3 of those elements, and it's a first down. That's a really good job.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. And the Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Timeout taken by LSU, their second. They'll be down to just 1 in the first half. Offense moving to a bunch formation. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Throws it to the right. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
This defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on third down, in particular leading to 4th and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I think that was an important series for this group. On the road to go down the field on the first possession and get points. You quiet the crowd down a little bit, and you build confidence on that sideline.
It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men.
I always hold my breath when these returners start to try to fight for extra yardage, and here the ball hits the ground. But he is so fortunate that this bounces right back to them, and their offense can come on the field. That was almost a massive turnover in this game.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Here's the second down play. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. A deep shot right down the middle. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
They're going to run it here. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. To the air, it's Lewis. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
Look out, he's got breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Past the 40. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's shown exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. for a gap. It's Lacey. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive gain for this offense.
And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. The Rebels pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, Chris, if you want to win in the playoffs, you've got to be a good 3rd down team. And here early in this game, they're able to get into 3rd and short and convert and move the chains. This is something to watch the rest of the game. Can they have 1st and 2nd down success and put them in position for an easy conversion?
He's got space. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He wins the foot race to the end zone. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Durham. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion to throw. It's Lewis. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time. So he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. We misfire in the pass as time in the period runs out. And it's Ole Miss in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Pump over the middle. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down.
This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs to get the 1st down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target, and the quarterback finds him on time to move the chains.
They'll run it to the left. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
It's a run to the left. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
This guy is in good. He sees down the field, and he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Crosses the 10-yard line. He goes out of bounds just short of the 35-yard line.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Defense trying to hang on. The 11th play of the drive here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. He'll hand it off. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. 4th down coming up.
The offense stays on the field. Already converted once on 4th down in this drive. They're going for it again. And on the carry, he's heading left. Some hard running there through a tackle.
We know this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. 4th and 2, that's not a question. They're going for it because of this offensive line. Watch them do the work up front, and it allows them the opportunity to convert and move the chains.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to pass. It's Lewis. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. In the red area, it's Barry. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So with just seconds left before halftime, out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to tie things up at the break. And it's good right down the middle. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. And the Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Durham. And he gave it a shot, but should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted it at 19. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Oh, and he can't hang on to the little screen pass there. And that's going to bring up third.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own end of the field. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and no for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Here we go. Ready. White 29. Hey, take it. 492 waggle. Up. Ready, go.
They'll run it here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. QB keeper all the way. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Man, they're going to love watching this play on film tomorrow as an offense. Everybody's doing their job. Up front, this O-line, they are targeted and they are aggressive. The quarterback, he's getting to the second level and using that athleticism. And then look at these blocks down the field. On the perimeter, we've got wide receivers working.
It's caught. He's got room. End zone ahead. Touchdown, LSU. To put them on top now. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And after the extra point, it's a 17-10 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Rebels offense is back out on the field. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Oh, he's got open space. He's in the clear. Inside the 40. Inside the 30. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Rebels. As the QB fights his way into the end zone. They're set now to try the PAT. And he knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. And they've got the returner corralled.
What a fortunate bounce right here. Ball is put onto the ground on the return, and yet the return team is able to recover this one, and it's still first down. No harm, no foul, but boy, that is a really precarious situation there.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff heading left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The mark of a great running back is a guy that can make one miss. There's always going to be one player that is going to be your responsibility as a running back. And here, the corner is unblocked. They're in space. You've got to make him miss. Be elusive. Corner does a nice job there getting him down to the ground.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Heading left after the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
They've been great on fourth down so far today, 3 for 3. Can they stay perfect? Back to throw. It's Lewis. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
First and goal here for the offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Caught quickly. Touchdown, Rebels. This offense is still clicking.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Durham. Tackled at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Looking for some space. It's Berry. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Scanning the field. It's Lewis. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackled after the takeaway, and that will end this quarter. And it's Ole Miss in front. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Sees an opening. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Yeah, that's a really nice stop from the defense here. You get goal-to-go situation, you've got to bow your neck as a defense and play hard. And look at the block destruction up front. They're able to get in the backfield and create a negative play for this offense. That is exactly what you need when you get down here inside the 10.
And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He keeps it. QB draw. They'll stop him short of the marker. 4th down in field goal range. Sitting on the lead. A decision for the coach here.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage and this battle up front. They're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He steps out at the 21. That's when they start the drive. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Powering through. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. On the ground, it's Durham. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Try and muscle for the first down. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches.
This is a gotta-have-it down, and as a play caller, you've got to put your...
Sorry to interrupt, Joe, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play.
Well, you knew this was coming. 4th and inches. Defense has got to be ready for this. You've got to pack the interior of that defensive line. They're unable to do that, and it's an easy conversion for the offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back. It's Lewis. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. No room to run. They bring him down for no gain. Wideouts now clustered. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
This is a really solid job by this defense. Look at the pursuit of the quarterback as he scrambles, and they're just forcing him to the outside. And as he gets near the sideline, now he's got a decision to make. Do I take a hit, try to get 1 or 2 more extra yards, or just step out of bounds? I think this is the correct decision. There's no reason to take that contact, so he just steps out for a short gain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. The sure hands. It's Durham. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 with a 6-yard completion. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
And they'll stop it short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5.
They're doing a good job here putting themselves in position inside the 5, but got to score quickly. You need the ball multiple times. This ball needs to be in the end zone right away.
And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction.
Touchdown, LSU. This offense cannot be stopped.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Chris, when you're down here near the goal line for these 2-point plays, the field is so condensed, and the timing becomes more difficult for the quarterback. They just can't connect here on this pass.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. It's a shotgun run call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Sticking with the running game. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Timeout taken by LSU, their second. They've still got 1 more left to work with.
With 1 timeout on that opposite side, there is still a chance that they could get a stop and get the ball back. But if you run this football, you get the first down, victory is yours.
Looking for a receiver. Caught near the sticks. It's Haas. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.